Hey, what's up, guys? We finally have a really amazing piece of equipment here that we're going to show you guys. This is the Par. What's the model number on this? TD32, Blake? The Par 3D32.
TD.
TD. TD, 3D, it's kind of the same thing. I've been playing with this thing this evening, and we're going to get it out here and shoot it here in just a minute, but I've been playing with this thing, and I am actually really impressed with all the features that this daggone optic has on it. It has a daytime scope, a night vision scope, and a thermal sensor slash scope. It has an illuminator, a laser rangefinder. It has zoom. You can record on it, put an SD card in it. I mean, this joker right here, man, they've like put everything into one package, and I don't know how they got it so small. I mean, in comparison to a lot of just regular plain old thermal optics out there, this thing is smaller and a lot more lower profile, but it has a ton of stuff going on. Now this is great, especially for all of you stinking pores that watch the channel, and all of you guys complaining about how everything that we review on the channel is too expensive for you to afford. This thing right here, you get night vision, thermal, daytime scope, laser rangefinder, and all that good stuff, and it's only $4,000. So it's right in the budget for all you dang pores. If you don't have $4,000 sitting around to go and spend on something like this, I don't even know what you need to freaking do. You just need to go get a shovel somewhere and just dig a ditch for the rest of your life if you don't even have $4,000. So this should be within the budget of everybody out there that's got any sense about them. Now, what else was I going to say about this thing that I liked? Oh yeah, you say $4,000 for all this. In comparison, the thermal scope that I have on my rifle was $6,000 alone. A set of night vision goggles, if you buy a cheap set, is $5,000 alone. A helmet to put them on is another $500 to $1,000. You know, a freaking IR laser aiming device is another couple $1,000s. So to have all of this stuff, if you buy them as individual items, you're going to have way more than $4,000 in it. So that's a really good price point for this thing. Again, it's called Par. I love the name because one of my favorite books is Lonesome Dove. And in Lonesome Dove, one of the main characters, Augustus McCrae, also known as Gus, he calls his buddies his pards. And it's just old school, man. I really like the name of this scope right here. So, here in just a minute, what I really want to see about this thing is I'm going to have our, what would you call Brooke today? She's like our prop. I want to have her, look at her. I'm going to send our prop out yonder across that field, and I want her to ease up through them woods and stuff, and I'm going to see how this thermal and night vision and all, I'm going to see really how clearly I can see her. So we're going to see how clear the resolution is on this thing, because that's important. There's a lot of thermal and night vision stuff out there that's just complete freaking junk. That anything beyond about 50 yards, you just can't even make out of whether it's a daggone a dog or a big fat person, you know. So we're gonna see on this if we can get good target ID on out there 150 or so yards. I tested the rangefinder out on this thing. The rangefinder is very accurate on it. I got some targets down there, and that was good. So yeah, I want to test out the image quality on this, and then we're going to shoot it a little bit after it gets on dark, and we're going to see if, you know, if You know, I've had a few of these before. You know, I've seen cheaper ones. Well, back when I was a poor, I had to buy cheaper ones, and I've had some cheaper ones that I put them on the gun, and I shot the gun, and the scope would just black out or cut off, you know. And I don't expect that out of the old Pard today. I think this thing is gonna be pretty legit, man. Well, why do you might be asking yourself too, why do you need night vision and thermal and all this stuff? Well, I'll tell you right now why you need it. Just because the same reason. Yesterday I was riding a daggone mountain bike ride up in the mountains. I come around a turn there, and I ran slap into a whole covey of wild hogs. I just sprung in on them like that on my mountain bike. Now these were wild razorback hogs. One of them had a whole litter of baby hogs too. And when I got in there in the midst of them, these hogs were going just nuts, all right? I almost didn't make it out of there. Hogs are killing people left and right, all over the country. Hogs are killing people. And the best way to hunt hogs is with one of these pieces of equipment right here. If you will buy this and go to hunting hogs, you will kill a lot of hogs and you will save a lot of lives. That's one good reason to buy it. I'm lucky I didn't get killed yesterday. All I had was a little 22 mag on me. I didn't have thermal. You can't hardly kill a hog without thermal. If I'd have had this with me, I'd have killed the whole darn covey of them. Another reason why do you want thermal and night vision? Well, when your government's coming for you, when your government comes for you, they're going to send their minions, and their minions are going to have thermal and night vision. And let me go ahead and tell you, I've played Op 4, I've played Opposition Force in training against a force who had night vision and thermal, and I didn't have it. It don't ever end well. You're going to lose that fight. So you better get you some thermal and night vision now while you've got a daggone chance. Y'all see what they did to Big Daddy Trump. Y'all seen what they did to Big Daddy Trump. They coming for you too. They gonna get you if you don't have one of these. So I'm gonna send my prop out there and we'll test out the reticle on this thing. What's up, guys? A lot of you guys have already heard me talk about our partner at Barbell Apparel. I want to introduce you to the breeches that I've got on right now. These are called the Anything Pants by Barbell Apparel. It's a pretty awesome piece of kit to have. It's almost a crossover between like a hiking or backpacking pant and a dress pant. They're super comfortable, they're super lightweight, they're breathable, they look good, so they serve many functions, but they have more durability than what you would call a dress pant, right? They're gusseted, you can move in them, they have pockets, and they're just kind of fit that spot of everyday wear. No matter what you're doing, you want to look good, you want to move, you want to be able to get out and be outside and hike around and move. These pants are kind of going to fit the bill for all of those activities. So this is the Anything Pant from Barbell. I'm enjoying it. I ask that you guys support the companies that support us here at 307 Project. It makes a big difference. Companies like Barbell, we have long conversations and we build relationships with the owners. We vet them. We make sure that we are in alignment in terms of values and vision. And obviously we vet the products too. Barbell's been an awesome partner for us here at 307 Project. They're awesome people with a top-notch product that we use in our day-to-day life every single day. So we appreciate your partnership. We appreciate you guys supporting the companies that support this show and 307 Project. It makes a tremendous difference. Check them out at barbellapparel.com. The Anything Pant. It's gonna rock your world. Enough said. I'm sending my prop down through there right now. I'm gonna send her down there across that field. That's about 130 yards across that field right there. By the way, you should have at your house, you should have all the distances ranged. All right, you should know what the range is out to the end of your driveway, to the back of your backyard, to the nearest wood line. You should know those ranges, because when they come for you, they're going to come right down along in one of them wood lines, or they're going to come right up that driveway, and you need to know what range that is, all right? So that's about 130 yards across that field right there. Now this baby turns on real easy. Just press that button right there. You know, I am impressed with this little thing. Are you, Blake?
Yeah.
I mean, if you, all right, I got her on thermal right now. All right, I got her up in there in them woods about 150 yards now. Yeah, it's legit, man. You got your focus ring right there. Yeah, 150 yards. She's moving through that wood, man. And her head must be real hot. She's putting off a lot of heat off her head. Now I got 1, 2, I got white hot, I got sky. Ooh, that sky's good. I mean, she just a sore thumb. You just cannot beat thermal. I'm talking about just a sore thumb. She's sticking out there. We got edge, black hot, red hot, and in hot. That's good, buddy. I got her ranged out right there, 125. She's coming. Look at her. She's coming back across the field. I'm talking about, man. Now look, this also has a ballistic calculator in it, so I can hit that range. It's giving my range right there. I hit this button right here, and it calculates in the reticle exactly where my hold needs to be.
Let's see if we can't get it through there, see if we can see what it looks like.
All right, I got it on sky right now. Where's she at? Well, Blake, you ain't too good at that. I ain't picking her. Oh, there she is. There she is. I'm talking about like a sore thumb. And then look at that daytime scope too. Look at the top. That daytime scope is real crisp too. I'm talking about this thing right here is a killing machine, son.
We might not send that back.
No, I mean, no kidding, man. This is a killing machine. I mean, you know how many hogs you could kill with this thing? A lot. It's got picture-in-picture too. So I can switch from having that thermal in my main reticle. I can switch it over to having that daytime or that nighttime scope. Holy crow, man. Yeah. I like it. Now look. Look, this Par just sent this out here to us and just said, review this thing. Whatever you think about it, we're not gonna tell you what to say or what not to say. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm highly impressed with this unit. The dang night vision is color. I mean, you ever even seen anything like that, Blake?
No.
I ain't never even seen nothing like that. Oh man, that's sweet. So I'm looking through night vision right now. I've got a piece of steel out there. 2 pieces of steel out there at 120 yards. They're just as crisp as can be. The tech guy just said he's gonna go ahead and buy one of these.
Got to.
What he just told me.
Yeah.
He said he gonna buy that Pard, boy. Go out and kill them hogs, save some people's lives.
What you gonna do when they come for you?
He gonna save some people's lives with that killing them hogs, boy. Now I hadn't zeroed this thing, but I'm just gonna take a few shots with it. Let's see, I got my rangefinder up there. Maybe it's zeroed. Maybe it's just zeroed by accident. All right, range is hot. That's shooting off of night vision. The shot, muzzle flash, nothing doesn't affect the image at all. It's just as clear as can be, man. I'm gonna switch to thermal now in my main reticle. And the fact that you can have that night vision up and the thermal up at the same time, picture in picture, is just really sweet, because you can use that night vision to scan, and then you can see the thermal to pick up any heat signature at the same time. Alright, now I'm switched to thermal. Of course, I don't have anything out there that's... I don't have my Pard out there. I figured that steel would hold a little heat. I don't reckon it did. Let's see how this affects the image. No issues at all.
Some of them was throwing a daggone flame out.
Yeah, man. It's this old daggone cheap LWRC rifle. Just made to... This thing's just made to test stuff out. No issues at all. I didn't expect there would be, but all in all, I've never quite seen an optic with all these features all in the same package, and they all work. The menu's easy to navigate. The image is nice and clear. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, that's a unit right there.
I'm buying one.
Yeah, I know you will. You probably buy this and another bicycle.
Another bike, yeah.
You know, everything else, even though you already have a $3,000 bike and you already have a thermal scope and you already have a night vision goggles and you already have...
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You go ahead and buy one of these too.
No, I don't.
And then you can give me all the stuff you already have.
That's what you do.
Yeah. So, Pard, thanks for sending this out. Really cool, man. You guys did a good job. And I hope you guys go get you some night vision, because they coming for you. Nuff said.